MLK is in Hell, part 24. So, yeah, so they had the, like, nerdy type of glass type of thing, smart, and I'm like, well, that was pretty much like me, like, majority of my life growing up. Oh, you're the smart one, you're this, you're that, and, wear the glasses, and I used to get teased for that sometimes, and I feel like by the time I got towards high school, I'm like, I want context now, I try to change my image or whatever. I wanted to be looked at as more of the cooler person, not the little nerdy, geeky, like, person. Or whatever. So, and not that I always was, but I went through a phase. And I didn't like it. And not that it's not cool nowadays. No, as a grown people, like, it's cool to be smart. So anyway, I just didn't want to have that whole image, because I was like, been there, done that. I don't want to deal with that. Even though I like these girls, they were like probably the ones who treated me the best when it came to asking questions too, initially. Shout out to that, even though, like, we still demonic, but no. So that was that. And it was the color thing as well. So like I said, going back to that, I ain't really care about I ain't want to be always stuck in no blue and white, or the royal blue and white, like the bright color, the blue and yellow. I was like, I really don't want that. So it was all these little things. And so I come back to, like, man, AKA. So then the next year rolls around and some AKAs came up on campus. I'm like, here go my time. I'm about to go figure this out. So I talked to them or whatever, and we ended up, like, I knew they was going to be at, like, a club or something, with hang out with the homecoming, all that stuff. I was too excited. So I'm like, yeah, let me find out. So I talked to them or whatever. I'm just like, hey, how'd I do this? No, I'm just playing. But I made my way in to be able to introduce myself and talk to some of them. And they were like, yeah, if you want to be in this, you gotta, you're gonna have to come to another campus where they is, so you can actually, you know, get in there or whatever, and pledge or whatever. And I thought about that. I'm like, that sounds like a lie. I'm like, you know what it took for me to get into this college, and they telling me I gotta go to another college in order to be able to join or whatever, because ain't no chapters here. I thought about that, and I'm just like, even as she was telling me that, as soon as she told me that, I'm like, well, guess I can't do that. So anyway, I was like, all right, so we back to square one. I'm just not going to be able to do it. So then I started thinking about then all of a sudden there's Christian sororities and fraternities that came up on the scene, like a little after that. I'm like, okay, cool, God. But let me say this. Throughout the whole time, at points, the Holy Spirit, when I was, like, about to do what I wanted to do, like, even if I could have the means and everything to go to another college or whatever, I probably very would